Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play a Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon links in the description at the bottom. Okay, so, yeah, the world's kind of gone a little bit crazy. And yeah, Luis has got himself squirreled away up on top of the, I don't know, like the move from Majora's Mask or something like that. So, yeah, we're gonna need to train, prepare, and get ready to get that guy off my throne. So yeah, just going around all the different cities and seeing what quests are popped up to go and get ourselves some training. I can't understand why Lord Godot doesn't expel monsters like you out of the church. How absolutely horrid. We all know the Elder are a dangerous tribe. It's written so clearly in the scriptures, and yet most sectaries forward in St. Rella have. Yeah, it's almost as if those were full of crap or something like that. I mean, I can only do so much, you know? I can only save those who, you know, actually want to be saved, you know? If they just want to stick their heads in the sand, plug their ears, and start going la 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 la, then yeah, I can only do so much. Oh, absolutely horrid. The king, our leaders, all are lost, every last one. No, the final word is yet to be written. Surely you've heard the rumors concerning the disgraced ruins, haven't you? Some believe it to be a bandit stronghold, but that's just a front. If we make our way there, we are sure to find true salvation bestowed upon us from God. Yeah, better start taking. Yeah, definitely need to start getting to work. Oh, you there? I heard you've been speaking to Louise. Mind tell me why you've been running your mouth off like that? It's just part of my job. Surely you must understand. I meant no offense, truly. Nah, I don't understand at all. Bastards like you who talk big but refuse to own your words deserve a spot on the gallows. Louise's supporters are starting fights with people just because they're clever. I'm so terrified I feel like my life could be over at any moment. Bloody hell, man. We haven't done a thing to these people and they've all got this grudge around for us. On account of our tribe. I suppose this must be how the Parabas have always been treated. I wonder also alienated. Still, it's all a damn mess, and for what? Oh, hey, karma's a bitch. What can I say?
Oh, me?
No, is there no end to this madness? It's everywhere. On the streets, in front of the tavern, people watch as others are being killed. I think I understand now. This is all just a dream. When I wake, the sky will be clear, the town and all its people will be back to normal. It's just a dream, just a dream. None of this could be real now. Hey, why don't you smash your head against that guardrail and see if it's still a dream? Seems safe inside this store. For the time being, one step outside though and the mob's ready to trample you. If I didn't have an igniter capable of fending them off, I'm afraid it would have been off of my head. Yeah, let's see. I need some money, and I need magnetite.
What now?
Yeah, I need money, and I need mag. Desperately. I knew it. I saw this coming all along. As soon as you stepped foot in the city, everything in this country was upended. It's you. It's all because of you. Give it back. Give back the way things were before you appeared when we had peace. It's already too late. For those words of yours, you weren't lying, were you? You can't turn back time, can you? You're the only one we can rely on now. For an elder to be our last hope. This country must truly be in a sorry state. It's awful to think about, but prove me wrong, boy. Save this country. Right. She can't help insulting us to the very end. But she's not completely wrong this time. This is our responsibility. What happened here? I can't... How did you die? You were the only clemmer I landed in my thoughts. This can't be happening. The
deadline is...
The day of the hero, which will decide the next king, draws near. We must settle the score with Luis before then.
Understood. The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Eh? Have you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine, though I suppose that title is a little presumptuous to use the company of an actual prince.
Isn't that...
Alright, we met in Martiera. It used to be a shop within the Royal Palace. Is it on your journey to perfect the art of cooking? Correct. I once again have need of your talents. That unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes.
Alright, let's hear it.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak of those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most I can hope for is simple fare which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colourful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa.
A dish that's simple yet exciting. I like the idea, but honestly I have no clue how to make something like that.
Lovely, that.
When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is the sweet flavour. Nourishing lumi bees are a must. And so that everyone from wee children to the elderly may eat it in comfort. A fluffy texture would be perfect. I see, so we just need to make a dish that uses lumi bees as a fluffy texture.
Just a spare moment.
If you can whip up a dish that seems promising, simply return here and tell me all about it.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright. Using lumi bees as fluffy.
The world belongs to Lord Louis. What now?
Let's see, Otterberry wheat flour. Let's see here. Let's see, indestructible honey cake. Alright, the indestructible honey cake sounds like the perfect one.
You little bastard, you.
Where is our salvation? Hurry, oh God, destroy this world!
Oh, calm down. The time isn't right yet. So we just need to focus on the plan. Let's hear it back.
When I get the sign, I started a guard and open the gates. The God will appear and kill them all!
Just so. Keep it among friends, eh? Won't be long now, in fact. I just got word that he took the surrounding villages.
God has gained power. The power to offer salvation to everyone. The army may have caught on, but they hardly care. The plan's going to go on ahead without a hitch.
Mother of all storms of ruin.
Oh, this is just insanity.
The world belongs to Lord Louis.
Oh, what a pity.
That rumour circulated you're a monster, but I don't believe a word of it. How could someone so young even be a monster?
Well, I mean, just look at Louise.
At times like this, the least I can do is offer you some food. Here you are. And please, don't give up.
I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas.
Let's just drown all our troubles in ale. This country has nothing left to look forward to. Absolutely nothing.
You got that right. I'll simply remain here forever. I'd rather die drowning in booze than leave this tavern.
Out of ideas. Hey!
Well, well. If it isn't His Highness, aren't you worried about being seen in a place like this? Just between you and me, a good number of my patrons support Louise. Let's finish your business and be on your way. Is Louise's following growing? Yes, and quite fervently. I suppose it was inevitable what with the Sanctus Church coming apart. And between choosing you or Louise.
I'm out of ideas. Hey!
How's the situation at Grand
I'm
Tran?
out of ideas.
It's just as you see. One of my regulars lies dead right outside of my tavern. Obviously things aren't great. So he's been split into two factions. Some like myself are simply trying to live day to day while maintaining some sense of normalcy. And the other group have given up completely and now just want to drag us all down with them. Neither party seems to offer much hope for the future, if you ask me.
Hey!
Am I fit to be king?
You are.
For whatever reason, customers often come to me for advice. but I never thought I'd actually talk candidly with a prince. I'm sure you saw the corpse hanging on the street outside my tavern. He was a regular. He was just a drunken idiot. That said, he most certainly was not. At least not always. There was a time when he researched magic and history at the Mage Academy. Oh wow, that guy's dead. When the academy was forced to close and he ended up with nowhere to go, he sought refuge in the bottle, and ended up like that. If you ask me, the one thing that this country's never had is a shortage of people whose lives were ruined unjustly, just like his was. The country was set to collapse with or without you. Though it would be a different matter if you tried to claim no responsibility whatsoever. Well, you know, when you did well at the exhibition, that man out there got all giddy. There's still hope for this country, he said. At the very least, I will take that to heart.
I just can't believe it's true.
Would you believe it? I drank too much and made myself drowsy. Maybe while I was slumpy, the commotion outside how they work itself out on its own. Yeah, no, just keep thinking that, Pally.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Oh, ooh.
What's the world coming to? What do you think you're playing at?
I knew it was all rubbish when I said you were the prince. Damn human. The people won't tolerate your tricks for long. The city's a right mess now, and we can't be bothered with the likes of you. If the accumulator gets destroyed, it'll be another blow to the country. Let's see, on the Magla accumulator. These accumulators were produced by the Igniter Consortium, the Crown Theocracy's exclusive commission for Igniter production. They came into operation around the same time that the relic of Grand Cathedral broke ground. The stone masonry involved with the cathedral's construction was labor-intensive beyond moral limits, requiring sources of workers with some proficiency in magic. Unfortunately, an incident at the Nord Mines, one of the kingdom's greatest sources of magma crystals, resulted in its closure. The accumulators were developed at national expense to prevent igniter production from grinding to a halt. In truth, pointing the kingdom's coffers towards R&D of an alternative source to mine crystals had another great advantage for the Crown Theocracy, beyond keeping the construction schedule for the Grand Cathedral. The Church seized their opportunity to install their magma collecting devices throughout the kingdom, artificially drawing on the masses in which the same way that the royal magic does. While it's true that the details of the royal scepter's function are passed down only through Ukrainian kings, they're not clearly known to any outside their bloodline. Experts in magic research have long secretly theorized amongst each other as to the true nature of the scepter. If magma crystals naturally form in uninhabited areas, why don't they form in populated areas? The only answer that left no doubt was that something had to be consistently drawing civilized areas magma, and subsequently lowering the concentration levels in the atmosphere. If that something was the royal scepter, it would easily explain the mighty power behind the royal magic, a power they sought to replicate by their own means. Had the Church's plot become reality, the king's authority could very well have been shattered. Naturally, openly researching such a thing would be treasonous. It was necessary to have an unsuspicious pretext that would warrant spending enormous sums of money. No such pretext was available until the closure of the Nord Mines, which granted them their wish. In short, the development of magma accumulators had a secret aim as groundwork for the Sanctus Church to steal the throne. Oh yeah, no, that church needs to go. Just need to uproot it from the ground.
Oh, that's what. Now what am I to do?
There have been some nasty rumors about you at the hotel. There's been nasty rumors about you at the hotel I work at. I knew that it could never be an elder prince, that kind of thing. I know I'm just a lonely cook, but I've seen how horribly people can be treated because of their tribe. Please don't let all this break their spirit. All this break your spirit. Look, their boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes them cheer.
The weather's absolutely gorgeous today, and look what we have here. There's the prince just over there. Oh, isn't he just adorable? Louise will kill you soon enough, though.
Oh, just try it.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
There, I took it to Grand Chat as promised. This marks the end of our relationship. I'm just doing my job. What you lot get up to from here is none of my business, got it? Yeah, no problem. I'm going to turn the city into a sea of flames for Count Louise.
Lord Luis before too long.
I heard someone slew that monster at Burger Corridor. Must be one strapping chap. Whoever it was, I wonder if they could help things here. It's just as dangerous inside the city than outside of it these days. That's what everyone's been saying anyway. I happen to agree.
Damn, Luis.
Those damn Louis supporting insurgents. If they hate the city so much, they're free to use this gate for their departure. Your Highness, they are no countrymen of mine. Freedom to the dogs and shady desert, I say. I didn't want to come all this way just to question your actions, but what are you planning to do about all this? How do you fix this mess? How do we get our city back to the way it was? You're not going to take over that rudder, are you? If you do that, I'll have no faith in anything anymore. Yeah, about that. Oh, this is just turning into a giant freaking mess.
Right. Huh? Well then.
Let's see, enchanted porridge, indestructible honey cake, and adamantine honey cake.
Really?
All right then. Where to?
Alright, let's sway on by Martiera.
Let's go.
That damned Luis. That's how you want to play it. Whoa!
But I really brought quite the rare bird to town, didn't he? A self-proclaimed prince who is an elder rumored to be human. Yeah, it's seem to be more common than trees these days, but I don't doubt you. Rest assured of that. I got happy when I see a random part in town. Not an older baron, just the sight of it just makes me feel safe. I trust that feeling more than some weird rumor. You got my support to the last. Well, considering how far I went to save your town, well, at least there's some comfort. And yep, there's Bardin, just running around, just making sure everything's all, well, all.
Hello there.
When you become king, maybe we could finally live in a world where people can paint whatever they like. If you do, I hope you'll let me paint your portrait.
You little boss.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Hello there. I say that is enough.
What's going on?
All these guards lately are giving me the book. It's plain as day they don't trust the simple folk out here. Ever since this guy's gone in with trouble that shadows, they're suspicious of everyone and everything. Even I cannot probably trust people anymore. At that Bardin, I'm an alright laugh putting all these guards everywhere.
That is enough.
Should we tell them?
What's happened?
Your Highness, I understand you have your hands full with Luis right now, but would you please do something about Bardin? The town is on high alert for no reason, and he's got all of us citizens under close watch instead of looking for outside threats. Are we suspected of kidnapping our own? Oh, bloody hell, I've had enough of this, really.
Now what am I to do? What now? What do you want to know?
That damned Luis.
That fiend Luis. He's not even named king, yet he awaits in the royal palace. The man is arrogant beyond
What
sense.
should we do?
We cannot permit such insolence.
To strip.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
hold your horses.
That's enough now.
Take a look.
Alright, no other bounties? In a time like this, increasing security around here is only natural, but even so, do we really need surveillance inside the city? Can't they trust the local townspeople? His intent might be to keep us safe, but he's making himself scarier than Luis. I mean, if you see all things in Grand Trad, you would more than understand why he was doing this.
Why did this happen?
That talk about you becoming a monster. It's all bollocks, isn't it? After all, you were so kind even to common folk like me. No, I take it back. Even if you were a monster, that wouldn't change how nice you've been to me. You always have my support. Well, a little favor goes a long way.
So foolish it arouses great pity.
Someone who supports Luis has been putting up posters around the city. Absolutely deplorable that this town will put forth someone who would be an ally to him. What were they thinking? I thought everyone in this town was for His Highness.
What is it?
Beg pardon?
The guards are not doing enough. Do you truly believe you can't be doing more to protect the city?
Man, please calm down. We're already doing all we can. Besides, all the security is putting the townspeople on edge.
But it's still not enough. You lot should go further. Strike some bloody fear to them. Keep more lines on not fall asleep quaking in their seats.
Yeah, again, some people just kind of need to be put in straight jackets right now, you know?
I guess it's over then.
Oh, so he's downright terrifying. Even the sky. Look how red it is. Just what the hell are we gonna do? Help us, will you? Even the sky itself.
It's just too much.
Yeah, again, I was just wondering. I was joking before, but I'm pretty sure that at some point everyone's gonna start devolving into their Joker arcs at some point.
The sky.
Look.
Started seeing him here in town too. Luis back on arseholes, I mean. Suppose I can learn from the kidnappings that you ought to keep coming times like this.
Ridiculous.
Damn right. First off, why the hell is everyone in this city believing some ridiculous rumor about the prince being a monster? We know better. We remember the young man's name, and we remember him there with his comrades in the Visca Alba.
Thank God for his kindness. Saving a little town like this, not turning us back. It's him all right. He's the one who's truly fit to be king.
We got that right. I'm not speaking ill will against that young man. Even though it makes it be Louise, we'll stand by the laddie to the end, eh? Well, that's some comfort.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that nice? Your Highness. Looks like the city's on your side. But what will puny little town's support do for you anyway? Why to waste Lady Joanna's waste Lady Joanna's life? Now keep talking, buddy. Just keep talking.
Hang on. Isn't that? Let's see. Yep.
Now what am I to do? Please. Please. Gone to shite, this has.
Your Highness, I know this is no time to be worried about our city, but it's crossed the line. I'm through watching him antagonize us townsfolk. Please, if you can spare a moment, talk some sense into him somehow. Hey, yeah, we'll go and deal with that human. Truth be told, Luis's influence hasn't spread to this town much. His supporters might kick up a roll, but they're subdued quick enough. Speaking of subduing, they've really ramped up security in town so nothing like the kidnappings ever happens again. As a result, everyone's getting more suspicious of one another, guards and townsfolk alike.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Yeah, tensions are running up high here.
I'm out of ideas. What'll it be?
Alright, still junk.
Oh, why?
Will the sky be red forever? And will there be no more sunny days then? Worry not, honey. Blue skies are coming, don't you worry. I heard about Atlus Highness the Prince who saved the town, haven't you? He'll bring sunny days back to the town, and the whole country too. We just need to do what we can until then. Okay, honey?
Alright then.
I'm working on it, jeez.
Let's go. This weather is dreadful. Ugh.
Indeed.
Hey, it looks like you're still in one piece. Still planning to fight against Lord Louise.
What?
Lord Louise? You were a candidate, weren't you? Why are you taking Louise's side?
With the way things are, what other choice is there? I just want to see the free country I dreamed of. Unless, of course, you have the power to make that happen, but you don't, do you? Ay. Ah, it's you. To think I would be able to meet His Highness the Prince.
Hey, wait. That dog. It's Glottles.
Oh yeah, Hector. You know this pup then? I picked up this sweet little boy while he was in a bad way down by the harbour. You picked him up? I did. He'd been abandoned there all covered in wounds. Now what craven soul would do such a thing?
Yes.
Well, the thing is...
I can still see the signs of medicalization, but don't you worry, Don. I studied all that at the Mage Academy. I'm taking all the appropriate precautions to keep the magnet from having negative effects on him.
You're sure? Well, as long as you're confident he won't attack you.
Attack? Don't be ridiculous. He's a gentle soul. I'm sure his previous owner loved him very much.
It was all in vain.
Normally I try to reunite him with his real owner so he's not struck with some feeble old fella like me. Well, the world as it is, I fear the worst, so I'll do my best to care for him myself.
I see.
Yeah, a lot happened between us and Glottal, but none of it was Hector's fault. He's just an innocent dog, and we'll have to atone for what we did to him someday.
Well, I mean, Glottal turned him into a monster. I was just defending myself.
Everything's getting really weird around here, but it's alright. We know you can fix this, mister. My friend, my mom, my dad, and everyone in the neighborhood are cheering you on, mister. You can do it. Well, he kept his promise to us. Let's make sure we live up to his expectations. Surely Lord Louise is far lovelier than below. His burning ambition fills me with such passion. When I look upon the sky, knowing it was Lord Louise's creation, it suddenly feels so romantic.
Yeah, y'all need Jesus!
Why did this happen?
For God's sake! Bloody hell, as if the king's face up there weren't bad enough. Not much red as far as the eye can see. What colour's up next? Piss yellow? Could be worse. Could be polka dots.
Maybe I'm just...
This is the end for the church, isn't it? Those sectors just abandoned their believers and made a run for it. Where's the sanctity of the church refusing to help people in need? Those hypocrites ought to change their name to the Corruptus Church.
I'm just incredulous. Whoa!
Alright.
I'm just can't believe it's true.
Lord Louise has freed us from our bonds. The voice of the voiceless shall at last be heard. It's our turn now. No longer will we be denied our money, our power, our freedom.
True.
Alright, dial it back there, Braveheart.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it's always my worst predictions will cordial enough to come true. The city's chock full of Louise supporters. I can understand why you don't trust the prince, but that doesn't excuse mindless violence. Yeah, no, Louise is...
What's the world?
yeah, I'm pretty sure Louise would say just something to the effect of, "Oh, please, I did no such thing. This is all the people's accord. And they demanded I be king, so I have no choice but to obey." Or something along those lines.
I'm just... Why did this happen?
Ah, this can't be happening! Why? Who did this? I'll never forgive them! Never!
I guess it's over then. Well, I guess it's over then.
Well, I guess there's no reason for us to check the weather since... Yeah, it's this crappy weather all the time now.
What do you think? Why did this happen?
Hey, Prince, you better stop opposing Louise. I'm saying this for your own good. Do yourself a favour, just throw your lot in with someone strong so you can live an unremarkable life. That's what I've done, at least.
Why did this happen?
Yeah, how's about... No, I got a little bit more ambition, a little bit more coconuts than you, Pally.
Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
I'm a soldier. It's true I'm scared, but that kid looks up to me so much, and I won't let her down. I'll protect the peace in this city. I won't allow her to assault the recruitment center.
How tragic.
Alright, I schooled some black magic igniters. Gotta think of a target to turn over for when me mates arrive. The butcher, the armor shop, the general store, oh, and the recruitment center. Those wankers had to keep plenty of coin for bounties, right?
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Am I the only one who wants to say I told you so? I knew he was a threat. I hope you all realize now what a dangerous menace he is. Look around. The city's full of his unruly followers inciting riots. Time to win with this madness ends.
Even between this turmoil and the king's magic, we just keep getting wrapped up in Eucronia's troubles.
What more can I do?
If only we could just be our own independent country. But that's just an idle dream. It certainly is. We can't just pretend this is someone else's problem at this point. We must be resolute to denounce Louise and all he stands for. Louise's supporters are undeniably a threat, but we've still got His Highness to fight against them.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Well, nice to know there's some support.
Handle that for me.
Yeah, even those guys.
So it's you.
Oh, it's you. I heard you saved Verka Island from the threat of the Dragon God.
What?
You're the kid in it, aren't you? How'd you hear about the island?
After losing in the tournament, I took off on a solo journey over the ocean. I had no destination in mind. In fact, I was prepared for that to be the end. But then I encountered a boat of people from Verga Island. Those gentle young Mustari encouraged me and escorted me back to this port.
Right.
That's where I heard the story of how you calmed their dragon god. Since I haven't given you enough credit. There are kind and principled people among today's youth too. Aren't there? Young prince, I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks. You certainly mellowed out compared to before, but we're glad to have your support either way.
You little bastard, you.
Get off! I still owe me igniters on it, so no point arresting me now. Let me go! You were distributing illicit goods, and you'll throw the whole city into chaos.
Alright then. Alright then.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, everything's just going into several flavors of batshit.
Hey there.
Yeah, just one more beetle. That sailor over there. Was he a regular fighter at the Colosseum? I think I recognize that Platypus too. Should we run?
What do you think you're playing at?
I accused you so easily. When my mate died, you just looked down on us and laughed. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right then.
Let's go.
I never imagined you'd turn out to be the prince himself. Is it true? Actually, that hardly matters. It makes a spicy plot twist either way. A man can only ever wonder what other deeds you have in mind to gild your story. Consider me on the edge of my seat. Yeah, well, I'm just glad I'm making such a spectacle for you, Pally. Ugh.
All right then.
Let's go.
Humans.
Luis, I could see it.
Hello.
Well, going out of your way to talk to a historian like me. I'm on your pluck, lad.
Grand, innit?
You've piqued my interest, so let me share something with you I picked up in the tavern. It's about an old structure called the Forsaken Tower north of town here. It's teeming with powerful monsters, and none who step inside have ever stepped back out. There's 3 such towers in the world. Apparently the number itself isn't insignificant. Anyway, to look at you, an elder with a ferry in tow. You won't happen to be the hero who saved the island, would you? The one and the same.
Now what am I to do?
In that case, I think there's something particular you should hear. Consider this top secret. Apparently there's some sort of legendary monster at the top, and it's got something to do with a trial for obtaining a forbidden power. That's about all I could tell you. Anyone who's looked into it hasn't survived to tell the tale. But consider you dealt with the dragon god in St. Island. If a forbidden power is real, I want to go to a hero like you. I no doubt the chief would agree, so I'll leave it to you to see if this legend rings true.
Cheers, eh?
If you want to dive a little deeper into the trial, try the informant in the tavern. I got a lot of my information there.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Trial of the Dragon Mad Mischief. Ooh! There's supposed to be a secret power that dwells in the Forsaken Tower located north of Browhaven. I'll need all the strength I can get to fight Louise, so it may be worth going there if I can spare the time.
Please, if there's anything you can do.
The more you risk, the more you stand to gain, I should hope. I'll be shoving off now, though. Best of luck out there.
All right.
A forbidden power in a Forsaken Tower. Fun. Should we check it out? Alright, so... yeah, that sounds fun, but necessary.
So that's what it's come to.
Julian's had his posters up around here until recently. I suppose his time came and went. None of the candidates left could stand up to Louis anyway. All the tournament brought us was a living hell. Yeah, I hardly even remember what happened around here.
I'm out of ideas.
Oh yeah, no, it was exploring Louise's flagship. Right. Now I remember.
Come on, sir, get back!
I was happy I could root for someone, and for it to all turn out like this. If I knew I'd feel this sad, I would never have gotten invested in the first place. Oi, don't say that! What about the time we spent supporting them together? Wasn't that precious too? Don't give up. It's not over. We have to see this through to the end.
Get back!
Oh, and Leah's still hanging around here.
Ever since I heard that your cutler runner took off into the sky, Olive Caden Workshop is behind you all the way. But just be careful. It seems like a lot of the candidates who dropped out have chosen to support Louise. Even here in this city, they were chanting things like "Glory to Lord Louise" with their followers. With the city in such a state, I imagine it's hard for you to carry on, but I hope you won't give up.
Oh my god, Loveless. Yeah, Loveless is still around.
What was he thinking trying to become king with a slogan like that?
Yeah, he was thinking. Damn, now everyone in the city's starting to look like an enemy. If enough soldiers to restrain it for now, but who knows how long it'll hold the line before they break through.
Please? I guess it's over then.
Damn! I've never seen riots like this in the city before. Even when the whole damn world went to hell, Brian and folk always supported each other. That's why I loved it here. And everything's just gone straight down the toilet.
had previously heard some unpleasant rumors about you, but now after seeing who you really are by my own eyes, I believe in you. Please, you cannot fail. I will do all that I can to offer you my support.
The sky, please. Weather like this, no telling what.
I beg your pardon, but
From the day that tournament began, I knew trouble was brewing. The diversity of tribes, religions, and cultures in this country, there was never something Thornton could have suppressed with force. Even the food in this establishment is rooted in a culture that cannot be replaced. This diversity is the country's essential endearing asset. Does His Highness the Prince understand how valuable it is?
Oh wow, you actually kind of hit the nail on the head there. Good job.
hey, mister.
Hey, Mum, can we go home? It's not safe out here and you drank too much ale. Would you shut up? I've hardly drank anything. Besides, nothing matters now anyway. Mum, stop. You said you're not quiet and we'll get eaten by a go-board, didn't you? Why not accept it already? Once Louise becomes king, all the hooligans in town will finally shut up, right? Then we can go back to our old lives, right?
Damn. If Louise wins,
Yeah, no, if he wins, then things are going to get 1,000 times worse.
Why, young elder lad. Rather, you're the prince now, aren't you? Good to see you again. But between you and me, a lot of Louis supporters come here now. Never seen so many drunken brawls. So as I have to say, I'm not sure it's wise for you to be here.
if Louise
Oh,
wins
boy.
the crown, what will
Fancy a
become
bit of
us?
info.
Alright, let's see. The Forsaken Tower Trial, and the Great Avian and the Manor. Can't exactly afford to be stingy right now.
Hey,
Hey, heard something's happened at the Forsaken Tower. Do you know anything?
Want in on this?
The reckless type, are you? I like that. Unfortunately, I don't have any reliable information. But how about a legend? The trial to obtain this forbidden power. Apparently hard to pass, you ought to fight a ferociously mad bastard of a monster. Long, long ago, a traveler returned from the tower and told this tale. According to him, the monster in there is an enormous beast unlike any in this world. It takes any attempt to ward against its attacks as an affront, and the devastating blow in retribution is a terror to behold. And that's all I know. Not to mention of what it looks like or anything. I just be a load of old bullocks anyway. Anyway, no one believes in such fairy tales these days, but it's true that something unusual is happening in the tower.
Come again anytime.
Anyway, that's all good. If you want to go find out what this trial is really all about, you have to see for yourself. Alright, I was about something a little more concrete.
Want in on this?
The Manor of the Ascended is another of these places with fancy names. You can't get there without flying, so who knows who the hell built it. It's nearly unapproachable, and most folk forget it exists. However, recently I heard a creature with a bounty placed on it fled there. That'd be the Cocomordos. You ever heard of Cocosados? It's similar to one of those. Like a Cocosados, it prefers its prey soft and squishy, so it'll try to reduce your defense.
Just between us.
There are better prepared ways to harden your defense and use them often. Thankfully, it's also weak to ice. As long as it doesn't come down from there, you're the only one who can defeat it. Good chance to show off, don't you think? When you come back safely, you better tell me how it went.
if Louise wins the crown, what will become
All right,
of us?
then. Where to?
Let's go. Hey, mister.
Maybe one day we can make gauntlet runners right here on the island. If I had a gallant runner, I usually go places like that big city, Grand Tude.
Grand Turd. Okay.
Wow, even at Ria isn't free from this red sky. Not exactly the kind of captivating scenery I'm keen on taking in.
Yeah, and it almost kind of looks like hell.
Hello.
Our chief didn't become king, but his actions didn't lead us to meet you. And with your help, we have a big chance of realizing the ideals we all hold dear. Anyway, I definitely know where Ria's got my back. With the sky the way it is, should I hold off on fishing for a bit? You're going to be okay without my catch. Don't worry, we're not as weak as we used to be. We will endure. Good to hear it.
If I may.
I'm glad to see you safe. How are your comrades? Even now, I'm not worried. You taught me that if we just cooperate with each other, we'll find a path forward. I believe in you and your camaraderie.
Yeah?
This country's in turmoil. Let's do what we can to ensure our island doesn't share the same fate. Strange. Until recently, I never would have thought that way. But that's exactly why I'm glad outsiders came to our island.
What to do?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely thinking that Edeni has definitely got the... I might... Wait, 42 degrees Celsius? Oh, screw that noise.
Look at this view. Terrible to behold, isn't it? I'm working to spread the word that you're a worthy candidate. It's slow progress, but I'm doing my best to change things for the better.
Oh, wow!
Hey, the sky's red, the air is awful, and the people are weird. This is a total nightmare. Agreed. As far as messes go, this is the messiest. Now, I guess there's at least some people who haven't succumbed to anxiety. Hey, man shot with the fairy. You two sure get along, don't you? That's it. Oh, I remember now. When I saw them on the island, I kept getting this feeling and it just hit me. Remember that story about the king and queen? They're dead ringers. If you follow the story, the man-child would be king and the fairy queen, and the fairy's queen. Ugly, what was her name again? Beats me.
Useful as always, guys. Thank you. Sure you guys didn't take your Ritalin. The dragon god's priestess and the one destined to slay dragons. Perhaps your arrival on our island was fated. Even now, Lady Yufa is fighting with you against forces that threaten this world. We must take courage and pass down the correct version of history to our descendants. Yeah, better get on that. Ah, Edeni.
Hello there.
Hello there. I apologize for bringing this up at a time like this, but I have something I thought I should tell you. Lately, I've been searching through some old histories to review our true traditions, and discovered something about a set of towers scattered throughout the country.
Whoa!
Tower? Like that one place, right? Yeah, we're familiar.
Oh, is that so? Then that makes things simpler. According to the books I've read, when turmoil rocks the world of men, a sign will appear in the towers 3. 3 trials for 3 towers. Upon the hero who proves thrice worthy, a forbidden power that has been sealed away in this world will be bestowed. Essentially, 3 towers will appear, each with their own trial, and that whoever conquers them will attain some kind of great unprecedented power. The nature of this power is unknown. However, judging by the description of worthy hero, I sense there are trials of not only sheer strength, but honor and other like qualifications. Then the trials seek to test if one's worthy of power, and overcoming it confers one with the honor. Somehow it reminds me of royal magic. I dread to think about what would happen if Louise obtained it. I would much prefer it in your hands, but what do you think of it? We will undertake these trials.
What will you do?
One tower is apparently south of our island here. It's called the Spire of Blind Faith and is known by some of the islanders. But for precise information, you best ask the informant. And there's a monster that's taken up residence there, so it might not hurt to go in with a bit more protection.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Heroes rest.
Thank you.
As for the remaining 2 towers, Mustari living outside the island might know something about them.
Let's check.
We got a good handle on the story. Mustari outside the island are rare, so it leaves a pretty strong impression when we do happen to meet one.
I see.
Oh, have you? I have few methods of learning about things beyond the island's purview, so I've asked certain people to act as my eyes and ears.
Careful.
To be frank, I believe these trials will be dangerous ones. The books even say countless are those who have lost their lives. But I believe if anyone can overcome them, it's you. That's why I wanted to inform you of all of it so
See
urgently.
you again.
Heroes of our island, I pray for your good fortune in battle, and I hope this legend turns out to be a mighty power that you can use for the good of the world. Alright, the Tower of Insolence. A mysterious tower in a forest near Altsbury. The surrounding trees seem to spread as far as the eyes can see, all surprisingly old, suggesting the tower itself is quite ancient. There are neither roads nor quarries nearby, making its construction all the more mysterious. Being somewhat inexplicable, the tower has caused many to regard it with awe, and it's said in the past some even worshipped it. Alright, the Forsaken Tower. A mysterious forested tower in midwestern Oceania. Already classified as an archaeological relic by the years of the Annex War, It seems centuries old, yet displays a complexity of design and construction wholly anachronistic for the supposed era of the region, the supposed era of origin. Its true purpose and history remain unknown. Occasionally, local officials will spearhead a project to convert it to a stacked watchtower or use it for some other modern purpose, but somehow these plans never come to pass. And the spire of blind faith. A mysterious tower in an isolated island south of Virga Island in the Inland Sea. Being the furthest out of all the islands, this tower has become a landmark for fishermen and sailors who venture out into the open seas. However, the complex currents in the Inland Sea make it difficult to even approach, much less dock there. As such, even residents of Virga Island know very little about the tower itself.
The sky is such a sinister color. I know it's a bad omen, but I can't help but be entranced by it. The more brilliant the color, the harder it is to ignore. Same with people who shine brightest.
Just don't stare directly at it, you might go insane.
Well now, what are we on about?
Do not worry about the people of this island. Some have grown fearful, but their trust in you is unshakable. I will protect the chief and his island with my life, even if I must fight Luis to do it. I suppose you're the one who will actually be crossing swords with the blackguard. I'll pray for your victory with all my heart, your highness.
Thank you.
We have heard the disaster on our island. Our child was born healthy. Thanks for looking up, but now Luis has turned the world into chaos.
It's too much to ask for our child to have a happy and peaceful world to grow up
That's
in.
enough now. What's me moving?
My name is Sean, has lived nearly her entire life under this ominous red sky. How sad a thing that is, to not know the natural beauty of sea and sky. How I long for peace, if only for that child. Alright, well, way to build up the stakes.
A Luis victory would plunge this world into chaos.
If I could, I lock Luis up in this prison on the prison on this island. I should focus on what I can't do. I can turn a blind eye to our problems. The time has come for this country to face the long-denied truth. This may be a good opportunity for the people to enact real change, to connect, to fight, whatever it takes to turn things around. Yeah, maybe just a bit of, yeah, it just might be the kick in the ass that this country needs. That's all I'm saying.
Chief Edeni said the sky would go back to normal soon. And I believe him. We just gotta stay calm and not be scared.
Mm-hmm.
A Luis victory would plunge this world. What'll I do?
I wonder if the rain for this red sky is having any effect on our crops. We're largely self-sufficient here on this island, but if something were to happen to our supply... I doubt it's going to come to that. I'm relieved to see you well. Thanks to you, the island is still safe. Our people fear Luis may assault even this village, and they weren't wrong to be scared. They aren't wrong to be scared. Please just don't judge them too harshly. Yeah, no, luckily I showed up when I did, because otherwise, well, we would not be having this conversation right now.
You're not serious.
Let's not be pessimistic by assuming Luis will win. We've seen true heroes fight now. I'm very much agreed. They taught us the importance of thinking for ourselves, so let's emulate their example. Yeah, let's think for ourselves by thinking exactly like the guy who saved us.
Whatever should I do?
Okay, I kid. At first, the people of this island rejected you. Now much of the country's doing the same thing. I wish I could tell them not to repeat our mistakes, but still. I'm someday, everyone will come to realize how good you truly are. Yeah, just got to put a little elbow grease into it.
There seems to be a fair
How to
few.
handle this?
There seems to be a fair few will put their strength in Luis simply out of admiration for his strength. Having said that, I'm sure your brand of strength will get through to the people as well. I have faith in you.
Can't see a single good option here. What
What in the blazes?
The King's Rock tells the sad story of just how many people believe in Luis's promises. Do they not see the same foreboding sky?
Perhaps those of us with a third eye are more in tune with the ominous Magla. His Highness and Lady Yufa's ideals are failing to reach the people. How frustrating!
I understand the sentiment. Panic will be the most dangerous thing we could do now. Let us have faith in them. Right. The royal magic is attuned to our collective feelings. We need to stay strong in our beliefs. More than anything, I trust Lady Yufa and the heroes who saved our island. Together, we can build a brighter world.
Can't see a single good option here.
Yeah, every little bit helps. Yeah, that's probably why the popularity rankings didn't drop complete down to 0. Oh, travelers. I'm glad to see you safe, but please can you tell me what is happening? The sky is dark into a terrible red. Is Lady Yufa safe? Everyone's as well as can be. I swear to you, I'll protect Yufa. Those are reassuring words, but please ensure your own safety as well. It would seem the only ones who hold the power to stop this disaster are you travelers. Despite this chaos, that thought brings me some peace. Even in a time like this, we have heroes we can believe in. I've been hearing that Luis got the better of you in Grand Shroud. But I must say, now that I got a look at you, you look stronger than ever. Just what I'd expect from a hero. Oh, what, did you not know it's a die job? Don't worry, we're not so ungrateful as to defect to Luis after all you've done for us. We are your allies forever. Yeah, still good to hear. Strange how we got all these allies on our island, yet the biggest face on the King's Rock is Luis's ugly mug. So many different peoples. We must sorry a few, and not too long ago we felt we were too few to change anything. Yeah, as soon as we get Luis off the throne, there's going to be some major revisions. But first things first, need to find something to change the heart of the people.
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
A single good option here.
What's up?
Fancy a bit of info?
Alright, let's see. The Spire of Blind Faith trial.
Cheers.
Oh, you heard about the Spire of Blind Faith from the Chief, did you? I'll tell you what I know about the trial there. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details. As it would help anyone who ever went. It would help if anyone who went ever came back. But it's said that a long time ago, there was a man who fled from the tower, and with his dying breath he scrawled these words: "The beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, it is your life that will turn to ash." It doesn't read like a will, so I assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with any certainty. The man was clearly haunted, so something in that tower must be truly terrifying. I interpreted a strong suggestion that you would need protection from fire to go in. Certainly won't hurt.
Come again anytime.
And that's all I know. I can't imagine anything called a trial would be easy, but I have faith in you.
We stand behind you, Lady Yufa.
I don't like to drink, but this red sky is so depressing it makes me want to sip it too. Though it's not as if drinking changes anything. Even the drunks here in the tavern know that.
So yeah, lots of mixed reactions here. Some uplifting, some of them within expectations. So yeah. Let's see, we got ourselves just Altabury Heights left to go. And then we can get started. So, till next time folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye bye.